You are listening to the Journaling Club podcast, a show made for the people who love drawing and creating things. Let's talk about stationery, social media, and small businesses, with two people who try to do it daily. Hello everyone and welcome to the new episode of the Journaling Club podcast. This is Simon.
And I'm Cynthia.
And we are both from mymiddledays.com. Okay, so this is episode 3 and this time we choose this subject. What do you need to take good photos for your Instagram?
Yep.
Okay, so let's start with that. And the first question I have to ask you, Cynthia, is do you think you need good materials to take good photos?
Good materials.
Do you need a good camera?
Okay, good camera.
Yeah, to take your photos for Instagram.
No. Well, I don't think you need to buy a special camera for Instagram photos, unless you want to do something super epic or I don't know. But just your camera phone is good, I believe.
No, yeah, it's true. Well, especially like right now in 2020, even like if you don't have the highest quality of phone, I mean the most expensive phone, even the medium range, they have a good camera now. So it's like you don't really need to have a special camera for taking nice photos. Even your phone can do a great job already.
Yeah.
It's mostly, I think what you need actually to...
for a good photo is lighting.
Yes.
That's what I think.
Yeah. If you have a good light, then your phone should be fine to take good photos.
Yeah.
So this is the main thing. And yeah, we just said like make sure to have a good light.
A natural light is the best.
Yeah. Well, it's what we do for Instagram actually. We are mostly next to the...
By a window, there's a lot of sunlight coming in.
Yeah.
It's for me, I think it's when you get better photos is with natural light than maybe artificial, unless you have a good maybe light bulb for photos, because I know there's some.
Well, we have some lights at home, but it's like I never really managed to use them correctly because I feel like it looks fake in a way.
Yeah,
it's
you have
too
to have a good
harsh.
placement, and you know how, I don't know. I think there's something that goes into knowing how to use artificial lights.
Maybe it's the fact that we know we are using the light and we feel like the photos are not that good.
Yeah.
But well, for the people who doesn't have the chance to have, let's say, a nice window where the light is coming through, well, they can still use a light. I think something LED should be better. Try to not find, try to find not something too warm or not too cold either. Yeah,
but then you can always edit that after.
That's true. So I think we'll go on that after, like the app and everything.
Yeah.
So basically I don't think you need any expensive phone or any expensive material as camera or reflex or anything to take good photos for Instagram. Because also you have to know like most of the people are going to watch your photos from the phone. So it's like it's tiny.
Yeah, you don't
image. It's not like a
you don't need
HD
super high quality.
Yeah, you're not going to see all the details and everything.
Yeah, it's true.
So yeah, because actually your photos, you take them with your actual phone, which is the iPhone 6, right?
Yeah, I'm using the iPhone 6 and I take the photos with that and then I edit it directly on the phone settings.
Okay, so the funny thing here is like you are using the iPhone 6 and me when I'm taking the photo, I am using my Canon 70D, which is pretty expensive, it's a reflex. And I'm pretty sure you guys, if you are checking the Instagram, you won't notice the difference between my camera and Cynthia's camera.
No.
So it shows that you actually don't need a reflex to take photos for Instagram.
No.
And in plus, you don't have to, I mean...
And the camera's huge and heavy, so it's hard.
Yeah, and the good thing is like with your phone, actually, you can almost do everything directly on your phone.
Yeah.
Well, we work a bit on the laptop, but with just your phone, you will be able to
there's a lot of apps also you can... edit it or add filter.
Because the problem is like if I take a photo, I have to import the photo on the laptop, edit the photo on the laptop, downsize the photo, and put it back on the phone, kinda. We're explaining you after how we actually do it, but it's like it's a lot of step for one photo. And if you use your phone, actually, it's like everything in one already.
It's directly on there already.
Yeah. So you are talking about your native app.
Is that what it's called?
For me, native is just from the.
Okay.
I don't know.
I've never heard that.
No.
No.
Was the iOS app that is directly on the phone, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, you use the iPhone app to edit your photo.
Yeah, it's just the photos.
Okay, and nothing else.
No. Oh yes, yes.
Okay.
I also use Lightroom, but Lightroom is. I first edited it on my phone. You know, just maybe lighting or something, little tweaks, and then I downloaded it onto my desktop where I use Lightroom. It's a program software, right?
Yeah, it's from Adobe.
Yes, Adobe. And on there I use it mostly to blur and to hide my writing, so just to keep that private because it is on the social media, and what I write in my journal is private, and I don't want everyone reading or knowing everything, so just to keep that private, I will blur it or...
You're tweaking the words.
Yeah.
I think we can talk a bit about that.
I changed the words.
Yeah, that's the interesting with that software. It's there is some little tools, and one of the tools like you can how to explain
You can
that?
use it in a way to like scramble and switch around the words.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time if you want to precise, if you want the finished look to look nice, like if it's like if you did no editing on the words.
Yeah.
But they're very edited that if you try to read them, they make no sense because I've done that on purpose.
Well, that's funny because the good thing with that, it's from your eyes, it still look like it's not edited, so it still look nice. If you try to read, well, it makes no sense, but you avoid blurring the whole text actually.
Yeah, because
sometimes it's just it
doesn't
bothers the eyes a bit.
Yeah, it's not
blurry.
aesthetic. I feel.
I know a lot of people ask what app you are using to blur, and actually it's Lightroom.
It's Lightroom, yeah. I don't use any phone apps. I did before in the beginning. I wanted to download one to see, but the ones that I tried, I don't remember what they were called. It was a long time ago. I didn't like them. The blurring was too harsh, and I just didn't like the finished visual of it.
And me on my side, when I have to blur also the text, I am not doing it on Lightroom.
You use Photoshop.
I use Photoshop, yeah, because I found a little. I found my own way to do it. It's pretty quick and it's fine. Maybe I will share that on the note. Yeah, I will do that quickly.
Okay.
I will do a little tutorial quickly, maybe. I will see if I am motivated enough.
So there might be a tuto or maybe
I don't know yet. I will see. But it's pretty easy if you have Photoshop. But the only problem actually with that is you need a desktop, or I mean a computer.
Yeah.
So if you are just using your phone, you can find some apps, but we are not really using them, except you for your first editing. But I know me, before I used to work with Snapseed, where it's pretty useful, but just for me it's more, I am more comfortable to work on the desktop or the laptop. Just it's more comfortable with me, I mean for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not used to, with the app it's too tiny for me to really work on the
Yeah,
detail.
it's harder on the phone, I feel, with the apps.
But Snapseed is pretty good, so if you don't know what app to use, you can take a look at this one, it's a good one. Okay, so now the next question is, well, it's not a question right now, like this. Now you have the good camera, I mean, you have your phone, you have a good light, you know how to edit the photos, but what can make your photo looks nice, actually?
Yes, for Instagram.
For Instagram, yeah.
Because everyone has a specific style, yes, or a way to set up or decorate their photo.
Maybe we can explain a bit the way we proceed for us.
Okay.
You want to start or?
You can start.
Okay. So basically for me, when I have to take photos for the account, I try to choose the good time because I try to have the good sun.
Yeah.
So it's like a bit before sunset Well, I don't always wait for the sunset. I will explain you a little trick after.
As long as there's good light, then that's the moment to take advantage. And well, if you can, to take a photo.
It's true. So let's say, let's imagine like I have the good sunset. I will say like, oh, maybe it's a good time to take a photo because I know I will have some nice, the golden hour.
Yeah.
Like the nice orange and
streams of light coming in.
So this is a very good time for me to take photos, and I know like just that already it will make the photo more interesting.
Yes.
And if I don't have that, I have a little trick with my water.
A water bottle?
Yes, a lot of people think it's light from the sun, but actually I just use a bottle of water and with
the flashlight.
The flashlight of my phone, because I remind you I take photos with my camera, so I don't need my phone. So with the flashlight of the phone, I make it go through the water, and it creates some how you call that? Shine?
It's like a light. Rays of lights in a way.
Yeah, so it's like
if it was a stream of sunlight, but it's
exactly.
But it's by the water bottle.
So I'm faking it a bit the sunshine.
The sunlight.
The sunlight.
Yeah.
So this was my little trick. So after I have the good light, I work on the background. So for me, I just use a white
sheet.
That we bought just for that actually. So it's all white, and then I had little thing here and there.
Little could be props or objects.
Yeah.
Little clips.
Like Cynthia, she likes fashion and beauty product and stuff like that. I know she has some nice ones, so I tend to use them on the photo.
Yeah, he uses my lipstick or perfume bottles or jewelry that I have.
So I use that, so it creates a kind of an atmosphere. I mean, it's like it's whole identity in a way.
Yeah, it's to create a style for your photo. Not everyone maybe will use the same things, because if you look at everyone's Instagram feed, everyone has their own particular style or props they like to use. Some like to use their pens or their artwork or stickers. Some keep it really simple and it's just their journal, and that's fine. There's no right or wrong way to decorate or set up your photos, because it's for you and it's what you like.
Yeah, I think it needs to be you.
Yes.
Because maybe there is like
a trend sometimes.
Yes, sometimes there is trend. In a way, it's maybe good to see what the trend is, so you can maybe use the trend to
maybe change up your photos if you're getting tired of a certain look, or I don't know.
I wouldn't say that. I think to get more exposure, you can maybe sometimes use some trends, but in my opinion, it's better to have your own
identity, style,
and then to change sometimes, not your identity, but to change the kind of photos, to be curious, also to try new things.
Yeah, to experiment sometimes. So
because it's like I think I noticed that it's if you always do the same kind of photo, after a while maybe your followers can be tired of the photo, because they feel like
that's how I feel. That's how I feel sometimes when I'm taking photos and they all kind of look the same. I try to change them because I'm like, well, maybe this is starting to look boring, or like to me, I'm like,
because you feel like you already saw that photo.
Yeah.
So this is the same actually with the trend. It's like if you just follow the trend, after a while people get tired of that. But if you try to have your own identity and you try your own thing, you try to be different, and I think on the on the long term. Yeah, on the long term, it's better for you.
Yeah.
And also, it's how do you say that? You're working on your creativity also.
Yeah, it helps your creativity. Yeah, that's true.
So, okay, what would you have to say about that? Because I was describing.
Well, I think for props or to decorate your photos, I mean, you can use anything you have that you like and that you see will fit into your photo. Or you can use, I know there's some, they use like candles, or they use like leaves that, if they went for a walk, or, because it's autumn, maybe they use some leaves, or even in the spring you can use flowers, or, a plant. You can use anything, just pens, pencils, or you can keep it really simple. And it's just your journal. I think it just depends on what you want and what you're trying to go for.
Well, it's like us, sometimes we use a wood board.
Yeah, I mean, we like to change it up. I mean, you can take a look at our Instagram feed and see how it's changed, or or what we're using, and it's not always the same thing, or it is the same thing sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I think as long as you like it, it's fine. So basically, for your photos for your Instagram, the most important thing is good lighting. So try to take advantage of the good lighting if you can. And you don't need an expensive camera. You can just use your camera phone. And I think that's it.
Yeah,
right?
Or maybe just an app if you want to edit.
Maybe just find a good app that you like for your editing.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to try a new kind of photo and to try to find your style.
Yeah.
Because it's also with that people can recognize you. Because if you follow always the trend or what the other people are doing,
you lose your identity.
Yeah, and also you won't be
unique.
Unique, yeah.
Yes.
It's like people, when they see your photo, you want them to
recognize.
This is
you.
Yeah, and I think that's important also if you want to grow your Instagram.
Yeah.
So okay, I think it's
time for the tip of the day.
Exactly. So what's the tip of
the day?
Of the week.
Oh, of the week. Okay.
Well, it's science. Okay, so Cynthia, what's the tip?
The tip would be, what did we write?
Later.
Later. Oh yes, later the app. So.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so the tip of the week that we choose today, it's an app that we call Later. It's an app that helps you to organize actually your post schedule for Instagram. So Cynthia and me, we used to take photo in advance. We have already,
It's a way to schedule your posts for Instagram.
Yeah.
And it's a free app, so you don't need to pay for it. Well, there are some paid features if you want like the premium account for the extra stuff, but we just use the free. And you can upload all your photos and you drop them in on the calendar, you schedule, and you can write in the captions already. And it tells you when to post. I think you do automatically or manually, so it's up to you. And I know there are other apps that are similar to this, but this is the one we like and we've been using for a long time. So it's Later, L-A-T-E-R, and it's a good app.
We were even using this one when we used to post twice a day.
Yeah.
So it was very good, a very good app. So yeah, we use it free. Is it good what I'm saying? We use it free?
We use the free version.
Oh yeah, just my English.
No, it's fine.
So we use the free version. So you can schedule, I think it's 30 posts.
Oh yeah, 30 posts for in a month.
Yeah, 30 posts in a month. And the good thing is like, let's say you put your post at 6 p.m. When it's 6 p.m. you get a notification to remind you like, oh, it's time to post. So this is the way we use it, but you can also make it automatic, and it just post by itself.
Yeah.
But that's why we don't use it like this way. It's because if it posts it automatically. How to explain that? It removes.
Oh yes, it removes it counts as one of the 30 posts that you have.
Yeah, well, it's a bit hard to explain, so you should try and see.
Yeah.
So for us, it was well like that. It's a very good app, very helpful, and I really recommend it for you.
Yeah.
I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I sounded a bit like weird sometimes. I guess I'm a bit tired. It's late already.
Sorry if we were a little confusing in our...
Yeah, in the podcast. Anyway, I hope you like it. You can take a look at the notes if you want to see any links, maybe for later. I will put the link for later. For Snapseed, and if maybe I will do my tutorial in the notes. Go take a look. Have a great day and see you soon.
Thank you.